Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. This is Abdul Alim, an assistant teacher of English. Today, I am going to conduct an ICT class for the students of class 9. Today's topic is chapter 1, page 6 to 10 discussion. Dear students, if you go through these pages, we will know that about e-learning and e-governance in Bangladesh and e-service in Bangladesh and e-commerce in Bangladesh. Okay. First of all, e-learning in Bangladesh. Dear students, you know that previously we were not familiar with this term e-learning. But now at this moment or in present Bangladesh or present world, today we are, that means e-learning is playing a vital role in the present world. Now for years knowledge has been acquired across the world in traditional methods. That means from years to years knowledge has been acquired across the world in traditional methods. The innovation and development of ICT have brought about changes for the first time in these methods. That means only for ICT, information and communication technology, ICT has, that means broken these systems, these traditional methods. Okay, we have become familiar with the terms like e-learning and distance learning. E-learning and distance learning, this is very correlative, and e-learning is very short version of electronic learnings, which basically means a teaching process by using CD-ROM, the internet, the personal network and the TV channels. This is the function of e-learning and the definition of e-learning or electronic learnings. Okay, and this e-learning process, that means can be done by using CD-ROM, internet, personal network and TV channels. However, we should keep in mind that e-learning is not an alternative to the conventional way of learning. Okay, that means this e-learning is not the conventional, is not an alternative process to this conventional or to this traditional way of learning. For example, it is hard to demonstrate in class different scientific and natural phenomena such as solar eclipse, lunar eclipse and so on. A teacher may demonstrate these phenomena with images, videos and graphs with the help of multimedia. The classes can be attractive too. That means if you can, the class very attractive, you can use this, you can use e-learning, you can use some class materials like images, videos, graphs with the help of multimedia. Bangladesh has a huge population, that's why the class size is usually big. The school in our country lack a skilled teacher. It is our, that means the common thing is that our country, that means there is a lackage of skilled teachers, teaching and learning materials and scientific laboratories, etc. The students do not have a wide scope of doing scientific experiments. E-learning can play a vital role to solve these problems. A lesson conducted by a skilled teacher may be recorded or distributed to hundreds of schools. That means because there are lackages in our country, in this way e-learning process can play vital roles, because our teachers can record his class or her class. After recording he can send to the students. Okay, and different learning materials for teaching specific can be given to students. Teachers themselves may make their lessons more effective, and these lessons may be okay. This is all about the e-learning process. And next para, Bangladesh is not lagging behind in e-learning. Okay, that means Bangladesh is not lagging behind in e-learning. The ICT specialists of the country have opened some web portals offering courses in Bangla, and learners from any part of the world can take the courses. The ICT oriented, especially training courses in computer programming have earned popularity at home and abroad. That means Bangladesh is not lagging behind in these sectors. The ICT specialist of our country is opening or has opened some courses of Bangla or other subjects and learners from any part of the world can take the courses, okay, easily. E-learning can play a vital role in overcoming the limitation of teachings in Bangladesh. Okay, that means e-learning is playing to overcome the limitation of teaching in Bangladesh. However, it is not a substitute of the conventional teaching method of a classroom in which teacher and students have face-to-face interaction, exchange opinion and question and answer sessions. Actually, e-learning or electronic learning is not the alternative way of the classroom teaching, okay? I think classroom is the best effective because here face-to-face the student-teachers interactions are available. Okay. Moreover, the students can ask questions, interact and help themselves in learning something. In addition, teachers and students can assist each other in learning process, optimize their learning by pair bonding. This is the benefits or advantages of classroom teaching or classroom learning. By contrast, possibilities of interactions are minimal in e-learning. As e-learning requires little human participation, it may become mechanical. That means e-learning, it is a mechanical. Therefore, in order to make e-learning successful, students need to be very proactive. If you want to, the e-learning classes is very effective, you have to be proactive. E-learning has a wide scope in Bangladesh as we can minimize the limitation in classroom teaching by adopting e-learning. However, implementation of e-learning practice, okay, this is the advantages and this is the implementation, this is the activities of e-learning, okay. And next, e-governance and Bangladesh. E-governance and Bangladesh, transparency and accountability are needed for a good governance. These two things is very needed, transparency and accountability. A modern, transparent and accountable governance can be ensured by introducing a digital system. It will ensure a good governance, stop the harassment of the citizens and pave the way of good governance. The application of electronic or digital method in the government administrations is called e-governance. This is the definition of e-governance. Once it was very difficult for the examinee and their guardians to collect the results of a public examination. So that means this passage is telling about that. Once upon a time, that means the students or the guardian feel very difficult to collect a result, but nowadays it is very easy because of digitalizations. That means the student or guardian can easily get their results, okay, after the publication or through SMS. Another example of e-governance is the facility of submitting application. Okay, this is another example or another facilities of e-governance. E-governance is a facility of submitting application. That means you can submit your application if you want to admit Dhaka University or the Shah Jalal Science and Technology University. You can apply sitting in your room and submit online. Okay. Now candidates may submit their application through mobile phones. That means it is also available. You can submit your applications through mobile phone. Another facility is that district offices of the deputy commissioners have e-service centers in order to ensure easy, affordable and hassle-free services. Okay, to ensure easy, affordable and hassle-free services, district offices of deputy commissioner have set up a e-service center to provide e-service, okay. And then manual process of paying gas bill, electricity, water bills is time consuming and troublesome. So another great facilities of e-governance is that means you can pay gas bill, electricity bill, water bills. It will help to consume your time. Sometimes the busy hours of a day are spent to pay the utility bills, Now bills can be paid either online through your cell phones. Okay, this is the facilities of e-governance in Bangladesh. In addition, the introduction of e-service and interdepartmental communication networking within the government has increased. Government employees have also become skilled as a result. Providing faster services has become easier. Okay, next, e-service in Bangladesh. Okay, another term of ICT is that e-service in Bangladesh. Bangladesh has that means gone to e-service. Many government and non-government services providing organizations provide the citizens with temporary and full-time services. This might be traveling from one place to another or issuing duplicate records of a land. Before the introductions of the digital system, service seekers had to meet the service provider, but now you can receive the services through internet and mobile phones. Okay, that means once you have to go physically to the offices, but now you can get services through your mobile or through internet. For this you can purchase tickets through the internet, mobile phone. People a few days ago had to go physically to Komlapur railway stations, stand in a queue before the counters tickets. But now this system is still available, but you can easily get your tickets through mobile phone, through online. Okay, the digital editions of textbook, e-settlement records, e-permit, e-ticket, telemedicine, e-tin registration, and income tax calculation, etc. are example of e-services. Okay, this is the examples of e-services like e-permit, electronic money transfer system, MTS, electronic money. That means you can transfer your money from your mobile phone, from internet. That means you no need to go to bank physically. Okay, e-settlement records, e-healthcare. That means e-healthcare, you can get healthcare services through mobile phone. Okay, e-ticketing and mobile ticketing of railway. Now, e-commerce in Bangladesh. Another dominating thing is that e-commerce in Bangladesh. This e-commerce services is dominating the whole world. Okay, and Bangladesh also. There is no substitute for trade and business for the progress and creations of job in a society. A change has been brought about in the business sector of Bangladesh for the electronic innovations of digital technology and the internet and exchanging processes beside paper currency. Running a business through an electronic medium is known as e-commerce. That means you mark this line, this is the last line, first paper, last line, this is the definition of e-commerce. Running a business through an electronic medium is known as e-commerce. There are some terms and conditions in business. That means every business you have to face some terms and conditions. Firstly, the seller must have commodities. Secondly, the buyers will pay the price of the product. This transaction requires direct communication of the seller and buyers. But however, in the era of internet nowadays, sellers may create a website and display your product. Okay, after displaying, you can sell, or you can sell and you can buy. Okay, my dear students, this is for today. You are requested to go through this text very repeatedly, and after doing this, you will make 10 MCQ questions. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.